Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man DZ's Kanji Study Sessions. I'm gonna put the directions for this probably in the description of my YouTube channel, so head on over there if you need the description of what this is. This is essentially a writing practice. I'm gonna write down each new kanji I see 10 times, and every new word with old kanji I see 3 to 5 times. Um, this is just a little study session to help people kind of, if they're having trouble studying day to day, then this is kind of a guide for vocabulary that you can follow every day. Um, as always, if it's a new kanji, I'll also go over the radicals that make up the kanji, how it's pronounced, and what it means. And we'll try and come up with a little story to remember it. And yeah, if you want to watch this at your own pace, head on over to YouTube. If you want to just take a look at these lists, I've got all the word lists on the Google Drive available from my Steam page. So yeah, our first word for the day is ukaberu. Ukaberu is to set afloat, to show on one's face, as in it's floating on your face. To recall or to call to mind, as in to have it float back in front of your eyes. This verb is connected to another phrase, which is me ni ukabu, which means it's kind of floating in your mind, or you can picture it in your mind. And uku is to float, as in like the boat is floating, but ukaberu is our form of the verb that means you have set it in motion. This is a transitive verb for setting something afloat, to recall it or to put it in your mind. Ukaberu. Utaberu is to make something float or to put it in front of your memory. Ukaberu. Number two is kara or kaku, for a husk or a nutshell. On the left side, we have the radical for a warrior. And on the right side, we have the radical for windy again. This is ru, the katakana ru over mata, which is again. But the way I'm thinking about how this works is together these two can also mean a halberd. Um, so I'm thinking this samurai here is actually just a tree, and below that tree is a nutshell or a husk because it's kind of empty over here. It's kind of empty nut-ish shape. So the tree has fallen, and it's a husk underneath the tree, and that we can further tell that it's a nut because it is its duty, or it's taking up its spear to become the tree later on. That's kind of how I'm gonna try and remember it, but I'm not sure how well that's gonna work. Kara or kaku is a husk or a nutshell. Kara or kaku is a husk or a nutshell. Kara or kaku is a husk or a nutshell. Kara or kaku is a husk or a nutshell. Kara or kaku is a husk or a nutshell. Kara or kaku. Husk or a nut shell. Kara or kaku. Kara or kaku is a husk or a nutshell. Kara or kaku. Kara or kaku is a husk or a nutshell. And again, I'm writing it down 10 times as we speak, which is why I'm saying it so many times. Kara or kaku is a husk or a nutshell. Number three is sasu, from our kanji for to shoot an arrow or to shine through. Sasu just means to shine. I'm pretty sure this is intransitive as well. Yeah, to shine is intransitive. Sasu. Sasu is to shine. Sasu. We've already gone over this kanji. Alternate pronunciation for sasu is sha, and a chusha is a shot or a vaccination. Sasu is to shine. Sasu is to shine. Number 4 is kuchu. Ku on the left side is the sky, and chu on the right side is in the middle. So when you're in the middle of the sky, you're literally mid-air. This is direct translation. Mid-air is kuchu. Kuchu is mid-air. Kuchu. You'll notice some words take me longer to write than others. It's just because of the stroke order. If there's a lot of strokes and it's kind of delicate in terms of how I have to write it, then it might take me longer. But kuchu doesn't have very delicate kanji in it. Kuchu is mid-air. Number 5 is a kosa. This is exchange on the left side and sa on the right side, which is pointing out or differentiating. Meaning you can point out or differentiate which road you take at a crossing or exchange of the roads. A kosa is a crossing or intersection. Kosa is a crossing or intersection. Kosa. A kosa 10 also is a crossing or an intersection, but with kosa 10, they've just added the kanji for a point. It's the point at which a crossroads is, rather than just a crossroads. Kosa is a crossroad, crossing, or intersection. Could also mean a genetic crossover. I work in genetics, so that is pretty cool. Kosa. Kosa is a crossing or intersection. Number 6 is kyakuseki. Kyaku on the left side is a guest, and seki on the right side is a seat. And kyakuseki appropriately means guest seating or the audience. Kyakuseki is guest seating or the audience. Kyakuseki. Kyakuseki is guest seating or the audience. Kyakuseki is guest seating or the audience. Kyakuseki. Kyakuseki is guest seating or the audience. Kyakuseki is guest seating or the audience. Number 7 is a kenkyusho. Kenkyu is an experiment, and sho on the right side is a location. So a kenkyusho is a place where they do experiments, or a research establishment or a laboratory. A kenkyusho is a research establishment or a laboratory. Kenkyusho is a research establishment or a laboratory. Kenkyusho is a research establishment or a laboratory. Kenkyu. Let me double check what these kanji are. Kenkyusho. Ken on the left side is to polish, sharpen, or the study of. And Kyu in the center is research or study. Kenkyu together is study of study. And a place. A studying place is a kenkyusho, or a laboratory or research center. Kenkyusho is a laboratory or research center. Kenkyusho. Number 8 is ashi ato. Ashi on the left side are footprints, and ato on the right side are clues or tracks. So ashi ato are literally footprints or foot tracks. It can also mean the record of visitors on the internet. Ashi ato are footprints or the number of visitors at a site. The record of the number of people who have visited a site. Ashi ato. Ashiato are footprints, literally translated into foot marks or foot imprints. Ashiato are footprints. Ashiato are footprints. Ashiato. Number 9 is ko yubi. Ko on the left side is small, and yubi on the right side is a finger. Your little or small finger is your pinky or your little finger. It can also be referring to your little toe. Ko yubi is a little finger or a little toe. Literal translation there. Ko yubi is your pinky or your little finger. It can also mean your little toe. Ko yubi. Koyubi. Koyubi is your little finger or little toe. Koyubi. Number 10 is seimon. Se on the left side is justice or the correct, and mon on the right side is a gate. So the correct gate is the main gate or the front gate, the seimon. The correct or just gate is the correct gate or the main gate. Seimon is the main gate or front gate to an establishment. The seimon. Seimon is the main gate. Seimon this is the main gate. Number 11 is all hiragana, unto. Unto is a great deal, very much, a lot, or with great effort. Unto is with great deal, with great effort, or a great deal and very much. Unto. Unto. I'm going to think of as like a grunt, like unto. It's like with a good bit of effort. Unto. A great deal, very much, or with great effort. Unto. And finally, number 12 is ten nai. Ten on the left side is a shop, and nai on the right side is inside. So the ten nai is the store interior. This is also a literal translation. Lots of literal translations today, which I love. Ten nai is literally the inside of a store, or the store's interior. Ten nai. Ten nai. The store's interior, the inside of a store. Ten nai. Ten nai. Let's go back to the top. Make sure we've got all these memorized for today. I can't imagine we don't. We only have one new kanji, and the rest of these were almost all literal translations. To set afloat, or to show one's face, or to recall something in your mind is ukaberu. 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 A husk or a nutshell is a kara, which is a husk or a nutshell with our tree and the nut under it, and then the windy again on the right side, kara or kaku. Next we had to shine. Let me double check ukaberu. Yeah, ukaberu. To shine is sasu from our kanji for an arrow or shining. Sasu. Chusha no sha. Mid-air or sky in the air is kuchu, or literally air in the middle of. Kuchu is mid-air. A crossing or intersection is a kosa, a literal exchange of differences. Kosa. Guest seating or the audience is kyaku seki. Kyaku on the left side for guests, and seki on the right for seats. Lots of straight translations. A research establishment or a laboratory is a kenkyu sho. Kenkyu for research, and sho on the far right side for location. Kenkyu sho is a laboratory. Footprints or records of visitors are asi ato. Asi on the left side for foot, and ato on the right for prints. Asi ato are footprints. Your little finger or your little toe is your koyubi. Koyubi is your little pinky. is your pinky, sorry, or your little toe. Your front gate, or the main gate, is the seimon, or the correct gate, seimon. A great deal, very much, a lot, or with great effort is unto. Think of as that grunt that you gotta put in for effort. Unto. And finally, a storent here is a tennai. Tennai. Gonna listen to a little music here since we're at the end of our session. Thanks for watching with me, and I will see you all on Friday. どうもありがとうございました。じゃあね。